Apollo's MCP paired with Claude Code can now run your entire outbound. It just has no idea how to do that. For context, if you didn't know, an MCP is just a set of tools that you can give to an LLM so it can basically use an app instead of you. You don't need to be clicking around the UI, you don't need to learn where things are in the app, and you can just talk to it and it will actually do anything you ask it, like build an ICP, build a lead list, build a sequence, send out emails. But the problem is, if you're pointing an LLM at your account raw without any additional context, it really doesn't understand your business, doesn't know what you want to sell, doesn't understand your offer, doesn't understand your buyers, or what you want to say to them. Now, we've been using Apollo's MCP ever since it dropped internally and also for our clients. And along the way, we gave the agents and Apollo MCP access to our internal knowledge base, our guides, workflows, playbooks, everything we do to run outbound campaigns at scale. And along the way, we created 13 different skills, which we call Apollo Operator. On top of the 13 skills that we already built sits a layer that is like a router or orchestrator. And depending on what your prompt is and where you are in your own outbound motion, it can help you with anything. Define your ICP, create a list, qualify the leads, score your list, create a sequence, go live, iterate on your sequence, keep track of your deliverability, and so on. Now, one bug that I did catch while I was building this was that I was running a search where I already knew that there should be about 600 or 700 people that should result from that search, and the agent came back with more than 91,000 prospects. Now, I immediately caught the bug, and the fix is also in the library. Now, I made Apollo Operator so it won't take away your campaigns and it won't take away your creative freedom when you're creating these campaigns. Its job is only to surface what's the optimal way to go about creating these campaigns, sequences, lists, and so on. The only thing that it's going to be pretty stern on is actually deliverability, because that's one thing that can hurt you and kill your sender reputation. So we don't want that to happen, and that's the only thing that it will be pretty stern on, but everything else is going to be ultimately your call. Apollo Operator is free under an MIT license, hosted on GitHub, and really easy for you to install. So if you're using Claude and Claude Code, you can just link the repo and it will figure it out from there. And if you would rather have someone else to run this for you, that's exactly what we do here at CreateUp. So give it a try and let me know how it goes. Thanks.